Shalom, welcome to Tactically Torah. I am Heath Hayes, and here we are, Revelation chapter 22, the end of the whole Bible, and the good news that is coming. Because guess what? This is where we find out that the Father is returning to the earth. So if you have the idea that, hey, we're going to heaven, that's false. We're not going to heaven. Heaven's coming here. So yeah, we just saw in Revelation chapter 21 that after the millennial reign, the Father's going to send down, or rather execute judgment and then send down the New Jerusalem. Has 3 gates on each side. Each gate is one single massive pearl, and each gate represents a single tribe of Israel. There are 12 tribes, right? So 3 gates to the north, 3 gates to the east, 3 gates to the south, 3 gates to the west. A lot of stuff there, and the only ones who get to enter in are those who are written in the Lamb's Book of Life. So super cool. We actually saw that in the last verse of chapter 21. So Revelation 22, here we go. And he showed me a river of water of life, clear as crystal, coming from the throne of Elohim and of the Lamb. In the middle of its street, and on either side of the river was the tree of life, which bore 12 fruits, each tree yielding its fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. Wow. And no longer shall there be any curse, and the throne of Elohim and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. Speaking of Yahweh, the Elohim, the creator of all things. And they shall see his face, and his name shall be upon their foreheads. So something interesting there is we actually see a direct correlation where, you know, the mark of the beast would be on the forehead or the right hand, right? Well, here, those who are written in the Lamb's Book of Life, who get the opportunity to live in eternity with the Most High, they have proven themselves faithful, not only throughout the time of the greatest time of tribulation this world has ever seen, but also throughout the time of the millennial reign, where we accepted the Most High in his ways, where we truly love the Father, and that is evident by our keeping and obeying the commands of the Most High as a means of displaying our love to him, right? And they shall see his face, and his name shall be upon their foreheads. So verse 5, it says, and night shall be no more, and they shall have no need of a lamp or the light of sun, because Yahweh Elohim shall give them light, and they shall reign forever and ever. And he said to me, these words are trustworthy and true. And Yahweh Elohim of the set apart prophets has sent his messenger to show his servants what has to take place with speed. See, I am coming speedily. Blessed is he who guards the words of the prophecy of this book. Okay, so blessed is he who guards the words of the prophecy of this book. And I, Yohanan, this is John, John the Beloved, I, John, saw and heard these matters, and when I heard and saw, I fell down to worship before the feet of the messenger who showed me these matters. And he said to me, see, do not, for I am your fellow servant, and of your brothers, the prophets, and of those who are guarding the words of this book. Worship Elohim. So that's something interesting there, is we keep seeing John sees these wonderful visions, and then he falls down on his face to worship at the feet of the angel or messenger that is speaking to him. And each time the messenger is like, don't do that. I am not worthy of worship. Only Elohim, worship him. So good job, messengers, right? I think John finally figured it out. But anyways, verse 10, and he said to me, do not seal the words of the prophecy of this book, because the time is near. He who does wrong, let him do more wrong. He who is filthy, let him be more filthy. He who is righteous, let him be more righteous. He who is set apart, let him be more set apart. And see, I am coming speedily, and my reward is with me, to give to each according to his work. I am the Aleph and the Tav, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are those doing his commands. Revelation 22:14. Blessed are those doing his commands, so that the authority shall be theirs unto the tree of life, and enter through the gates into the city. If you maintain the testimony of Yeshua and guard his commands, you keep the commands. You are doing the commands. You will have the right to the tree of life. That is specified here. That is actually 12 trees that is on each side of, what does it say? In the middle of its street on either side of the river, verse 2, 22:2 was the tree of life, which bore 12 fruits, each tree yielding its fruit every month. You have the right to that tree, so that you could perpetuate immortality in the flesh. Woo! But outside are the dogs, and those who enchant with drugs, and those who whore, and the murderers, and the idolaters, and all who love and do falsehood. I, Yeshua, have sent my messengers to witness to you these matters in the assemblies. I am the root and the offspring of David, the bright and morning star. And the Spirit and the bride say, come. And he who hears, let him say, come. And he who thirsts, come. And he who desires it, take the water of life without paying. For I witness to everyone, hearing the words of the prophecy of this book, if anyone adds to them, Elohim shall add to him the plagues that are written in this book. And if anyone takes away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Elohim shall take away his part from the book of life and out of the set apart city which are written in this book. He that bears witness of these matters says, yes, I am coming speedily. Amen. Yes, come, Master Yeshua. The favor of our Master Yeshua, Messiah, be with the set apart ones. Amen. Be set apart. Keep and obey the commands of the Most High. You see, as we read all throughout the book of Revelation, it's consistency. These are those who maintain the testimony of Yeshua and guard to keep his commands. That's John chapter 4. Yahuwah desires those who will worship him in what? Spirit and in truth. Spirit and truth. We maintain the testimony of Yeshua. And by that, we have received the gift of the Spirit that has come down to dwell within us. And then that Spirit guides us into the truth and the knowledge and understanding of his commands, which is his Torah. Spirit and truth. Psalm 119 verse 142 says, his righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and his Torah is truth. We worship in spirit and in truth. We maintain the testimony of Yeshua. We guard to keep his commands, all motivated out of a love and a desire to please him, because only he is worthy of worship and adoration and our love. Okay? Hold fast to these words. Love not your lives even unto death. And may Yahuwah bless you and keep you and make his face shine upon you and give you peace all the days of your life. And if you have any questions, if you want to know about the commands, if you want to dive in, if you want to figure that out, what does the Father mean by this? What does Yeshua mean by this? Reach out. Let's read the Word. And be on the lookout. Next time we're going to be diving into the book of Revelation. We're going to cross-parallel the prophets. We're going to read all of the different we're just going to read it all. Bless you. Shalom.